Well, hello there, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic evening here on what is a beautiful Thursday in Indianapolis. I can say that both ways here, virtually and in real life. I love it when I don't have to go far for the broadcast here, right in the backyard, just about 20 minutes northwest of the paddock here. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, IMS, baby. Who's ready for a fun one here tonight? Aaron Wrench is. Hopefully nobody throws a wrench in this boy's ride here today. I'll tell you what, the 25, he's having a tough time to start this one off. That's two spinsies in two runs out here. Come on, Garrett. Come on, Garrett. Now we're watching. You know what he's thinking inside the car? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Hopefully you guys are doing a fantastic... I don't know what I was saying there. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic, not are doing a fantastic. We got about a minute and a half before qualifications are over. Right now, sitting on top of the board, Thomas Gould taking Daniel, Christopher Wade, Mike Jamison, and Ryan Samuelson. Round out the top five. Let's see who gets it done in this run here today. For here am I, sitting on the grid line. Briggs must be misfiring. Is that where he finished here today? 25th? No way. No way. Well, let's take a look at the RogueEnergy.com starting grid here. Starting on row one, Chris Downing taking Daniel. In row two, we got Thomas Gould, Christopher Wade, Mike Jamison, Ryan Samuelson back in row three. Sitting in row four, Joe Stetson and Ross Tatum. In row five, got Kyle Westwood, Logan Jones. Sitting in row six, KT McCann and Brad Haldane. Row seven, Rooster Rod and Garrett Wilburn. In row 8, Will Bustler and Jonathan Woods. Sitting in row 9, Brandon Finley, Evan Ethel, Miguel Zepeda, and Chummy. In row 10. Looking back at row 11, we got Dave Hunt, Wayne Fielder, Timothy Trowbridge, and Randy Cornwell sitting in row 12. Back in row 13, it's Ryan Stillwell, Byron McDonald, Taylor Gentry, Dan Stevens in row 14. Sitting in row 15, Matt Constant and Scott Schroeder. Row 16, James Kerr, Chuck Knobb. 17, Aaron Wrench and Ray Dowley. And all alone, there's no one there besides him. He's sitting in row 18. That's Jason Crackey, guys. Gonna be a fun one here tonight, no doubt about it. Let's see how they round it out today, as we should be moving along now. We're just about there. take a look down the field at these beautiful set of cars here real quick. Some beautiful rides out there today. Let's get them cranking here. Matt Sanborn, he's back. Thank you again for coming here, Matt, and having some fun with us. It was fun having you last week. Glad to see you made it back here to cheer on, I believe, Chris Downing. Not sure why we like him, but we do here. Great ambassador to the ECRS. When he's muted. I only joke. Great guy. And these guys about to fire off with the green flag. The pace car will make his way off. We will be on it here. 65 laps of fun coming your way from Indianapolis. Let's see, is it hot? Woo, baby! Look at that. Custom Junk, check him out. That's with a K, guys. Hit up Custom Junk. See what they got. Here we go. The 51. I'm Big Tom, and I like Downing's cookies here. He's got that Oreo paint scheme. He's looking sharp. These guys get fired off and into one. Downing to the low side, taking up top, and it's going to line up pretty quick here today. You're going to see these guys get into some sort of a line already up in the front. You don't want to be too wide throughout this field for too long here. That's no doubt about it. Watch them as they're coming across here. We got 3 wide a little farther back here. They situated out there. That could have got scary. First laps on Downing. He takes that one, taking Daniel right behind him, and behind him, rounding out the top 3, Thomas Gould. Jameson in that 4th position, and Joe Stetson rounding out the top 5 here. Already trying to break that draft. That's what you're going to see with the little wiggle down the back stretch, front stretch. Those long straightaways, that draft will really come into play. And you'll see the guys that follow that leader around his draft, they will be able to hold tighter than the guys who elect to maybe keep that straight line to the top. We'll see it. Downing again tries to break that draft up. He does take it down low. You'll see again, they will follow that snake line, and Stetson falling off. If you don't follow that line, it's going to be tough all day long. Got to use the draft to your advantage here. No banking, it makes it tough. Shouldn't say no banking, very minimal banking. Downing gonna collect another lap in the lead here. Looks like the 4th place position of Mike Jameson starting to close in just a little bit. Get up there, KT. Get up there. He's sitting in 12th right now. He's in that Caterpillar. Looks like Westwood was trying to make some moves. That's not Westwood. That is Ryan Samuelson behind Westwood. That looked like he was going to try to make some moves there on Westwood, see what he could get done. Gets a little loose, but he saves it. What a save it was. Keeps it pushing there. Rich Thompson's cheering on Downing. He's doing all right. Not too bad, not too bad. Who'd you guys come to cheer on here today? Got a lot of Downing fans in the crowd. He's sitting on top of the board right now in that Oreo cookies. Gotta love your cookies. I'm Big Tom and I like cookies. Watching that 51 push around the track right now, right behind him. Taking Daniel, not letting him go too far. You got to be careful. Another lap down here, the 51 taking control. Let's go through the field, see what else we got. Looks like Randy Cornwell in the 48 now. Brandon Finley. They're very close riding through those turns. You got Chummy out in front of them. Not just down to the whole team. I love it. I love it. Team player. Aaron Gerwitz now going to make a move down. He's by Miguel. It's like Dave Hunt trying to push here in that 67 machine. Battling with Aaron Wrench in the 12. Him down, taken. Frank, I bet you didn't know. I met your boy this past weekend. Dang, run him down, Taken. Taken's being ran down right now by Thomas. We'll see if he can hold off the surging 97 here. Yeah, Frankie, I went down to Martinsville, saw the race. It was a good time. He's pushing. Thomas trying to get around here. He's right on the bumper here, the 31 machine. Sorry, about your son or Martinsville? Because I loved Martinsville. Loved Martin. No, your son was a pleasure to meet and have fun. That was cool. I was able to meet a couple people off of iRacing this past weekend, heading down to the Martinsville NASCAR race. Lap 10 of 65 just about completed. Thomas riding that mid-line through the corners, trying to hold up that speed. Jamison down below. And he's going to take him there. So Thomas looks like, I don't know if he ran those tires out there, but he caught Tegan. He fell off, and Jamison says, well, I think it's my turn now. Uh-oh. Caution flag is out. Let's see what happened. None other. Nope, that wasn't it. Where did it happen? The cause for the pause. Whoop, 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 whoop. 38 machine, Evan Ethel. Let's see, did he get touched? Nope, he just got those rumble strips behind him, and that's all it takes. I'll tell you what, you hit those in an Indy car, and around you go. It's lap 12 of 65. We're under our first caution here of the day. Thanks so much for tuning in to CWTV here, guys. No, unfortunately, I did not. We just went out and we actually grabbed a bite to eat in, oh, heck, where was that? Danville? Something like that. We're going to be firing back underway with the green flag. It's going to be lap 15 of 65 when they get that command. Thank you, Alyssa. Went through a lot of cities here this past weekend. It all started, it was after the ECRS, so Friday, I think it was. Text my wife, I said, I got a crazy question for you. How about I go to Martinsville this weekend, real quick. Like an in and out. Just like the burger. Pace car about to pull off. We are going to be on it here. Joe Stetson, Ross Tatum get us fired off and underway back here with the green flag. Green. There it is. The green flag fires. We are back to it. Stetson comes into turn one. He's going to take it. Garrett Wilburn right behind him. He's got Ross Tatum up there as well. Tatum doing his signature peekaboo dance. Right behind them, they got Jonathan Woods kicking through here as well. These guys doing a great job. It looks like Joe tried to take the old run there. Joe, it doesn't work if everybody has a draft behind you. You got to separate a little. If not, they're going to leave you hanging, bud. You got to let it line up a little bit. He tried to take it down low. He tried to snake that field. Now you can try to do a little bit of that here. He gets nervous, and there goes the 25 machine of Garrett Wilburn. Down to the low side for the lead. Garrett Wilburn takes this one. We got a new leader here, the 25 machine. He gets a little high, though, on the exit of the turn, and the 8 of Joe Stetson right back to it here. He's going to have to file in behind the 21 of Ross Tatum, makes his gains through the field as that all happens. We got a car into the wall there. He's good, he's clean, he's safe, he's steady. These guys continuing to push. I did, Frankie. Tell you what, it tastes good, but it didn't agree with me. It did not agree with me, sir. The famous $2 Martinsville hot dog tastes great. Whew. That's all I can say, though. Whew. 25 of Wilburn. He had a rocky start with that qualifications. It was kind of all over the place from what we saw. Now he finds himself into the lead. Look back at this second pack here where Randy Cornwell and the 22 machine, the general, taking it down to the low side. We got Chris Downing in this mix, Miguel Zepeda, Mike Jamison, Thomas Gould, Kyle Westwood, and who else is that? Tegan Daigneault. Good little pack of drivers right here off of the lead pack. 3 wide. 3 wide here. Randy Cornwell takes it in. They save it. Keep it clean. 22, the general, while doing his peekaboo dance of his own. It's getting pretty rough there. Whoa, Miguel off the track. Miguel off the track. He's going to try to bring it back on here. He's going to take it down that pit road access. Christopher Wade is going to be the next one on his tail. He's got Dan Stevens right behind him as well. Dan needs to link up with Christopher and just take that one to the house. A good way to put it, sir. It was rough. Big Chris Oreo Cookie Machine, the 51, looking down to the low side now. He's going to get around Jonathan Woods there. Next in line is Will Bustler, sitting for that 4th spot. Now, Downing has pit here, so not sure if he's hoping for a long green flag stop, and that would put him in top for that. Strategy will definitely play a factor here in a race at Indianapolis, and Big Chris going to go down to the low side under Bustler. He gets it done. Now, Joe Stetson is next in line. Meanwhile, Ross Tatum closing in, expiring that gap between himself and Garrett Wilburn in the front. See if he can grab onto and make something happen. Take a look inside the vehicle with Chris Downing as he is just ripping through it. He's looking awfully impressive here. He's got that draft on Joe. He's going to look down to the low. .51 takes Joe down, and he's going to go ahead and take that position there as well. Ross Tatum, the next on his list here. Ross, meanwhile, whoa, baby, slides it all the way up to the top. I feed from the bottom. Slide up to the top. Downing gonna do the old 2-for-1 dance. Down the straightaway into one. Here's your leader yet again. Big Oreo Downing here doing a great job pushing it up to the front. There you see that custom junk. Phil's towing. Who else you got? Mainly Money Pits. Big shout out to all those guys supporting my buddy Downing there. And he just rocketed that one into the front. Again, that's going to benefit, especially if they keep it green for the remainder of this one, as Mike Jamison sits in 4th place. He has one pit stop as well, so on that same strategy as Christopher Downing. Let's look down the field. Tegan Daigneault, Thomas Gould, Ryan Samuelson, Brandon Finley, Rooster Rodden. Those are the guys I noticed on that strategy there. Jamison makes it around Tatum. He's going to try to get around the 25 quickly here as Downing already off to a 2.5-second gap here. And taking Daigneault down to the low side of Stetson. Jamison down to the low side here, and that's what they didn't want to see. A caution here, lap 23 of 65. See what happened here. Here between the 15 of Westwood. Thomas, the 97. They get into it. Boom. Not sure that's what brought it out, honestly. We try to find it. I do apologize. Aha, the 57. Tries to woe it down. Couldn't get it there. Let's take another look at that one. Wowzers. He stayed high there. Samuelson to get by. I don't know if he was trying to make it into the pits. Nope, he lost it out of there. Then he said, I'll try to, nope. Get it in there, Boom. It's like a bouncy ball off of that wall right into the center of the track. Woo! Pace car will make its way off this time. It'll be lap 27 of 65 when we get back to the action. One word, Frankie, one word. You know it, I know it. Strategy. Strategy. Here comes the green flag. We're back to the action here. Pace car will make its way off. He's pulling off. That means these guys are going to get it on. All starts on that green flag. It's a long time. There it is. He says tragedy. Hopefully not. Has that 31 Machina Dano. He's up to that top side. Looks like he's got Brandon Finley now behind him. Finley making his way up through the field. The 21 of Tatum. He's taking it low. Taking it real low here. Taking peeks it out to the top side. Going to try to get something done up there. I can tell you from experience, Indianapolis, not an easy track to get anything done on that top side. We'll see if it favors him today in doing so. Too wide, about 5-6 deep is Will Bustler, Brad Haldane. Battle it out. We'll see if the 39 and Mr. Haldane can make that low side work. Under Will Bustler, who's been pretty quick in the past couple weeks. Guys pushing back here. Looks like Dave Hunt trying to make something happen. Got another caution here. Stetson up to the top side in the wall. That's not what did it. Trying to find the cause for that pause here. Trying to find that cause for the pause. I just can't find it. I don't see it. It's playing hard to get tonight. Kyle looks a little beat up. Was it Kyle? Well, doesn't look like Kyle. Wade's a little beat up. Was it Mr. Wade? I think it was. Well, maybe not. Not sure there. Just because I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think you got a point there. Couldn't find that one there. KT involved with it. Not sure. I think Christopher Wade was involved in that one as well. I do apologize. Green flag back in the air. Chris Downing in the front here. He's got the 5 of Mike Jamison up to his top side. Tegan tried to close that gap and just couldn't get it done. Sometimes starting third, you do have a little bit of a benefit on your hands there, because you can take that low side. You can kind of force that second place guy up. Simon's cheering on the 51. The 51 has a whole section of fans out here. It looks like Miguel trying to make some moves. That was Brad Haldane. Their car is very similar. Aaron Gerwitz in that 10th place. He's down to the low side. These guys side by side. We'll gaggle them. Are they going to go 3 wide here? Past the halfway point now in Indianapolis. No return now. These guys really giving it a go now. Checking back up in the front. Downing starting to pull away just a little bit on Mike Jamison. Oh my gosh. Someone's been murdered. Let's take a look and see what happened there. Gonna watch the 75 of James Kerr here. Thomas gets around him. He gets up into the wall, down a little on that 12, into the 9. Oh! Tries to do the wiggle, wiggle, shake. Wiggle, 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 shake. And the 07. Was that the 07? Did Scott just come out of nowhere? Ah, the 10 machine gives Scott the business. Back under caution here. Chris Downing in the front, lap 36 of 65. Behind him, Mike Jamison, Tegan Daigneault, Brandon Finley, and Rooster Rodden. car makes his way off, and we are back underway with the action. Every freaking last chase race. Every freaking time is what Scott says. I bet you he also said, hold your brakes. The 31 of Dano in the front now. He's got Dave Hunt and Ryan Samuelson behind. Taylor Gentry, he's up in the mix now as well. Thomas Gould down the low side of Gentry. Thomas into fourth place now. He's got Dave Hunt in front of him. Look at Chummy. Chummy's got heart. Strong as horses. He's pumping that heart up to 7th right now. Whip that bad boy, Chummy. Get it done. They'll come around the line this time by. It'll be 25 to go here at Indianapolis. Ryan Samuelson finds his way into second place. Chris Downing took that pit stop last time by. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, baby. He got it down pit lane safely. Fortunate there for Tim in the 74. Chummy's down to the low side now on Gentry. Taking still out in front. Look at Jason Crackey sitting in fourth. He's got Thomas in front of him. Behind him. Crackey doing a great job holding steady. See how well he can keep it going. Some guys here. A little fresher tires now, catching the back of that 04 machine of Chummy. He's going to favor if they do get one more caution on the day. Here goes Oreo Cookie Chris. He's down the low side. Little inside joke we got going there. Trying to find a way around Will Bustler. The hustle in the bustle. Oh! 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 Downing, fly me to the moon. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see that one again. I think Downing thought Chummy was going to stick to the low side. His rear end got a little loose. Downing takes it up. Chummy up, up. And we got to go to the Downing cam here. I will warn you, if you get motion sickness, you may want to look away. What you're about to see may get it done for you. You see the connection there. Whoopsie. All of a sudden, Downing, oh, nowhere to go. Fly me to the moon. Whoo. my goodness. Jameson getting that one as well. The 09 of Gerwitz. Tegan Daniel, Ryan Samuelson, Dave Hunt, Jason Cracky, and Thomas Gould round out your top 5. No, Daniel, what I think he was saying is just wreck half the field and then he's got a chance. He's more of a tag guy. Don't let the last name strike you. Fool you. Don't let it fool you. You guys about ready to take the green flag yet again here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway It's going to be lap 47 of 65. The 54 of Jason Cracky, who has yet to take. That can't be right. It says he has not taken a pit. He's got 16 laps on these tires. He's out in the front. Garrett Wilburn right there next to him. Keep it going. 3 wide here. 3 wide. The 48 of Finley down to the... He was up to the top. My goodness. That was scary. I got a little nervous there. Sorry about that. Finley pulls it off there. Not sure how, but he gets it done. Cracky falling back. Garrett Wilburn back into the lead. Cracky getting a little loose on the exit there of 3. Chuck Knob pulling through the field now. Is taking Daniel, gets by him. Taking a ride with Sweet Tea. Tegan's got the freshest tires in the field. He's catching him here. He's up to 4th place now. Dead last, baby. Dead last. Rooster Rodden down to the low side. Can he get it around the 48? He was making some ground, but he's falling off. 22 of the Generals side by side with Rooster now. Got the Rooster. Oh, and the General. You like that? Oh! Another murder in turn 4. Woo-hoo! Baby. Let's see what happened here. Randy came down on the 54. Oh, did he land on top? Trying not to spin that for you. Sorry. We'll get it here. That's not our angle here. Let's try another angle on the dangle. Let's take a ride inside the cockpit of Will Bustler here as he sees it all unfold in front of him. Ah! Look at this. It looks like Barry Sanders trying to juke. He's got no idea where this car's going to land. He's like, oh, no, 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 is what he's thinking. Oh, my God, I made it by. Famous words of Jacob Perlman, that's iRacing for you. Green flag back out in the air. We're going to party like it's 2009, I think it is, at the Brickyard. Anybody that's been to Brickyards, you know what Brickyard I'm talking about. I had tire in my drink. I had no two-step. Taking Daniel out to the front. You got Brandon Finley down to the low side. Can Finley make it around again? Tegan does have a little fresher tires, but Finley's got the dominance of the low side as of now. It's hard to make that run up on that top side. Holding on to your equipment as you got Rooster making it in there. Woo! High, wide, and handsome. Thomas Gould slides up into third place now as well. Lap 54-65 as they hit the line. Taking Daniel. Not sure what happened right there. Taking gone. We got more connection issues tonight than I don't know what to compare it to. My God. Restart this is your Finley reminder from ECRS to restart your router. I want everybody after this show to go restart your router. We got so many blinks. We got more peekaboo in here than a newborn baby facility. I don't know the what do they call those? The nursery. Goodness gracious, people. 48 machine. He's getting it down below the 55 right in front. Ryan Samuelson out into the lead now. See where that ended, putting Tegan as he's on. Nope, he's not on the track. Yes, he is on the track. In 19th. About 5 seconds behind. He's going to need a caution to make it. Well, there it is right there. To make anything happen at this point. Thomas Gould in the 55 of Miguel Zepeda. Into it with each. Ooh, that happened for quite some time there. Let's see what occurred here. As looks like the 97. Did he make a little contact with Finley here? Gould going for that second place position. 48 if Finley gets it right there. Loses it just a hair. Tries to. Got it. Nope. Same thing. It's going to be a quick dash to the finish here. We got one to go. Yeah, Frank, I'm not exactly sure how that happens sometimes, but I'm sure the damage will make up for the position there. I don't think he's going to be able to really get that bad boy off the line. We'll see. Ryan Samuelson in the front. Got Brandon Finley, Matt Constant. Holy moly. Thomas Gould in fourth. Rooster Rod in fifth. The holy moly was for Matt Constant in third place. He's hoping for another He's looking for another caution, is Matt. He would love to see a green-white checkered here today. And I mean, absolutely love it.
Green, green, green.
Green flags back out. Sorry about that. Kicking back. Constant lost that position there to Gould, who did have more speed than I thought. Down the straightaway, though. Constant going to make a run on Thomas in the turn, so Thomas does not have the straightaway speed. As Constant down to the low side. Going to take that spot back. Gets a little loose on the exit. Tightens up about everybody else behind him. Bunker-wise. Looking 3 wide into turn 1. Rooster pulls it out ahead. Thomas is right there. Tries to get it down. Keeps it in the middle. Taylor making a run now. Taylor to the top side of the 91 machine. Taylor's got some fresher tires than the rest of these guys. Make a little contact there with a 91. See what happened here. There's the contact there with the 91. Thomas gets loose in the entrance of the turn. Not sure, bounce off that wall there. The 91 across the 97 and whoop. Rich Thompson giving everybody a shout out here. We got a green-white checkered. It's not over yet. And just as quick as Matt made it up to the front, he heads back to the back. Got a couple left under caution. We'll be back with a green-white checkered. Anybody remember the 2000, like I said, it was 2006 to 2012, somewhere in there. That kind of decade does blur a bit. But does anybody remember that Brickyard? The guys at the ECRS right now, they're putting on a record-breaking event here. I think it was like every 10 laps they had to come in for a caution. Like I said, I had rubber from the tires in my drink. They're making this look like Martinsville tonight. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's a green-white checkered event. Glad you came. It's going to be a fun run to the end here. Where's Kyle when you need him? Because Kyle would be able to tell me that year. We're going back to racing here. Can they make it? Can they finish it off here? Green flag is out. Back underway. Green white checker. 2 to go now. They get loose up at the front, and we are back under caution. We are back under caution. Not going to finish this one now. No way, no how. This took out about half the field. The yellow means you got to yield. Let's see what happens here. My goodness. My goodness. The 48 starts it there. We'll get you here. Watch here the 48 start. Loose, around, into the 3. and into the rest of the field. And that's the way the cookie crumbles here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. He's a smoking. He's a token. It's gonna be midnight, and I'm not joking, by the time we get this done. I think we're going to have all about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was right at 10. 10 out of 40 cars going to finish this race tonight. In the Phil's towing. Boy, I'll tell you what, he is getting his workout today. These guys use and abuse Phil. Poor Phil, he's sweating out there, guys. Let's make sure we give Phil a call. Here comes the green. I'm as nervous as you are out there. I got a feeling we're going to have another green-white checkered here. I just got a bad feeling. Got a bad feeling. Pace car making his way off. here at Martinsville, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 2 to go. We hope. They fire away up to the top side. Rooster Rodden looks like he's going to take the advantage. Taking Daniel now in third place. Aaron Wrench has fought his way. He's in fourth right now. Thomas Gould right behind him, rounding out the top 5. They line it out fairly quick, thankfully. We should be able to make this one to the white. As Tegan and Samuelson gonna battle it out, coming into 3 and 4. We're looking down the line. We can see it. Oh my gosh, we can see it. It's waving. He does have his left hand on the yellow flag, though, Frankie. He gets to the line. We got a white flag. White flag. White flag. Woo! Let's see here on the final lap. Can Tegan take him? He's going to battle till the end of this one. Rooster Rodden looks like he has solidified third place now. If he could just keep it clean, keep it steady. He's hoping these guys sail off into 3 and 4, make a little contact. Tegan looking up high, then sends it low. He's going to give it one more shot out of 4. This is where you can get a run. Can he get a good run here? No! He holds on to it. He's going to take second, though. What a save there by Sweet Tea to take second place. Ryan Samuelson is your winner. Rooster Rodden taking that third place. Woo! It's a rough one here tonight. A very rough one here tonight. Let's take a look at the elite performance. Podium finishers. Let's talk to him. What's going on? Rooster Rodden. What a finish here to a before the sabbatical. Talk about a run here. You saw yourself Wednesday have a fantastic finish. Here today, you back it up at Indianapolis. Not only did you do the short track action, you nail it out here at a little bigger track here. Run us down through that race. A lot of freebie laps here today.
Yeah, this one was a little crazy. Didn't enjoy it at the beginning of the race. It was way too more loose than to my liking and everything. But as Datton had started beating and banging with some guys early on that I thought was unnecessary, but it's whatever. It happens. And then it just, I don't know, the track just came to me and everything, and so I just went with it and had me a good finish that I was wanting to get me another podium before I take my break from iRacing. Just an awesome way to finish it out.
Absolutely a solid finish here today. There's not a truck in here that doesn't look like it just did 500 miles at Martinsville. So a little different than what you guys expected here going into Indy, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was already crazy because because iRacing's Indy setup is freaking tight as can be, so we're using a different one. So there was already that, and then all the crazy. This race was just craziness, all from start to finish, and it's just crazy finish, crazy start. The whole race was nuts.
Not to mention 107 degrees on the track. Rooster Rodden takes third place here today. Congrats to you, sir. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Thank all the guys here at ECRS, all the guys that put on this race. Scott Schroeder and Taylor Genry, the guys that owns this league that put it on. Thank you to them guys for letting me run here. All the admins, except for Mr. Reckwood there. No, I'm just kidding. um, congrats to Ryan Samuelson for getting a win, and Tegan for getting second. I know he was Tegan was was definitely probably the fastest guy out here. If it wasn't him, it was either him or Downing. But thank everybody that runs here. Thank you for letting me participate. It's always had fun running here. Thank guys at Steel Horse Racing as well. Always got to thank those guys over there. Those are awesome teammates to have, and all the guys here in this league at Hinckley Racing, Tegan, Taylor Gentry, Garrett, and Garrett there. Just thank those guys for letting me be a part of their team and run here. I hate that I'm leaving before the end of the season, but it's just something I feel I got to do. So hopefully one of those guys will be able to take it all the way to the end and get this championship this season at the end of the season. So thank you to everybody that watches, you for broadcasting everything. I'm gonna shut up now, so you can move on here.
What a run. Congrats to you, sir. It was awesome watching you. We'll see you again. I know that. Tegan Daniel, it's time for you now. What a run. And the world wants to know, myself, to the tens and tens of people watching, what was it that that happened there? All of a sudden you're running, you got a good run in front, and poof, David Copperfield yourself back. Well, I'll send it back to 17th here. Let's try to make it hard. What happened?
Yeah, that was just God punishing me for taking the lead. He didn't want me to win, obviously. As soon as I got out in front, I was ready to start saving tires and set a good pace. And as soon as I got that mindset, boom, green froze. I heard my truck going down through the grass, so I didn't think it was going to be pretty, but it froze me right in spot right there on the front stretch. And by the time it came back into it, I was behind Mike in 20th. So it was a little unfortunate. I definitely would have had the truck to beat up front, saving tires there at the end, and used up quite a bit of my stuff coming up through the field again. So glad I was able to come home P2 though.
The waters are choppy on the Atlantic here today. Obviously, the internet connection a little rough, but hey, what a run to blast back up into second place. And I mean, I think the cautions kind of helped you out there today. But what were those restarts like? Because you were taking 3-4 cars in a turn. You had to.
Yeah, especially there at the end. It was a little nerve-wracking. There was a couple near misses here and there, and was able to stay out of it and go. I like when Taylor, Thomas, and Matt got into it, I just pinned it to the bottom, went down in the breakdown lane there, and just prayed that nobody would get into me, and was able to come back into 5th place right there. So it was a lot of dodging tonight, which I was surprised. I thought we were going to have a lot of green flag runs. So to bring it home P2 with 0X, that is something to be proud of for sure.
You'll watch the replay. You'll realize how close you were to being done right there. You'll be amazed, or you will be amazed.
Even that one, and then the caution after with Finley, I know that one was close too, because I was perked up, ready to be heading towards the wall.
You closed your eyes and everything. Tegan Daniel, what a run. Congrats to you, sir. You want to thank for getting it all done.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for running with us. I'm glad we were able to take home the regular season standings. Was hoping for a little bit of the playoff points for a win heading into 2 weeks from now, the beginning of the playoffs. But got to thank all the admins here at ECRS, all my sponsors, Black Op Arms, Chummy Motorsports, Sullivan County Sheriff's Department, DreamWork Motorsports, Elite Performance, BW Sports One, and our Hinckley. And always got to thank you over at Checkers and Wreckers and everything you do for us in the league. And me personally, thank you, man.
You got it. Thank you so much for the kind words, sir. Appreciate it. And congrats again on a fantastic finish and a regular season championship win there for the team.
Thank you.
You got it. We're going to move on now to the winner, Ryan Samuelson. Let's get up there. We'll talk to him and see what he has got to say about this one. Ryan Samuelson, you got a copy, sir?
Got a copy, man.
What a run in that 32 machine. You had to keep it patient, keep it steady. A few of those restarts up in the front, and you find yourself in victory lane. Run us through that, man.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect. It's second race in this league as a whole. And so I just this is one of my favorite tracks to drive. So I figured I was gonna have a decent run. Didn't know I was gonna quite get the win. Um, but strategy just kind of worked out in our favor. Just worked out in my favor at the end, and I was able to hold off Tegan at the end, which was, trust me, nerve wracking watching that. I didn't get quite a great jump on that restart, but I knew the old tires with the 01, I was gonna probably get by him. It was just more not letting that 31 by me.
Absolutely there. You did a great job. For a moment, it looked like he was going to be able to get you, but it's just like you said. I mean, you've got the run here. You've been here before. You know, if you stick it to a little bit on that low side, that high side passing is almost near impossible. And you showed that knowledge here today as you were able to keep it down low. You didn't slip up. You go too low, you hit those rumble strips, send you to the wall. You give them too much room, they're going to get it down there and make it happen. What was that? Where was that balance? You held it right on that white line. It looked like perfection.
Yeah, it's trying to find that balance of not because this track is very tire dependent. So even when you're in the two tire sets, definitely kind of changed how you drove it. So you weren't, even though I was back in the pack throughout the different tire strategies, like you couldn't push too hard or else you're gonna screw yourself later in the race when you need it most. So kind of just keeping level with that. And I didn't want to get to the curve because I knew that would just send me up the track occasionally, and on like the exits or with the long stretch, it was awful if you got on that rumble there.
Yes, awful's an understatement. That's tough, but man, just a fantastic jump here today. You got yourself up there, and is this your first race or second race here at the ECRAs?
Second race.
Second race. You put it in victory lane. Congrats, Ryan Samuelson. We look forward to seeing you push through. Even, man, I'm looking through I liked you, and now I see the helmet you got on. I just peeked through. Yeah, I just peeked through the window, and it's like, man, Ryan, congrats to you. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
I gotta thank Thomas Gold for getting me in here. Imperial Motorsports and great support. They definitely helped me through that last part. I have been in a position, again, this is the second race, so kind of knowing who's who drives, how other people drive around me, who I can get by, how I can get by them. They definitely helped me on that last restart, keep my focus straight and definitely not and thinking ahead and not looking in my mirror. Tim Trowbridge with the sick looking truck, man, he looks amazing. I'm staring at the replay, not just watching the win, but watching how my truck looks out there.
I like those colors. I gotta say, it's a nice little combination
Joker
there.
little paint. I like the colors.
Congrats to you. We look forward to seeing what you can bring here to the series. It was a great run here today at Indianapolis. Congrats, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm in the playoffs. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. If I don't know, I'll figure that out later probably.
I believe you had to have a certain amount of races ran. I
Yeah,
could be wrong. I could, but I do think that is the rule there. So
if not, got the win. I'll take it. That's all good.
absolutely, what a run here! Congrats to Ryan Samuelson here today. We look forward, like I said, to seeing you push forward, and that's all we got for you guys here. So thank you so much for tuning in here on CWTV. We will see you guys later. Y'all are the best. Again, thank you